do a little interior design vlog. I have got a massive passion for interior design, and I like to think I'm a bit of one at heart. Every year when it comes to spring, I like to sort of add a bit of something to a room in the house. I feel that's quite a good way to do it, because then you're not spending a whole load of money at once. So you can kind of stagger it, and then each year you feel like your house is changing a bit. Today I have just done our lounge. I've already taken some before pictures, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But what I've decided to do is I'm really into ochre at the moment. I love that colour, it's like a yellow. So for me, our lounge used to be kind of browns and greys. Our whole house was pretty much 50 shades of grey until I start introducing the colour into the rooms. I feel that ochre goes really, really well with brown. They kind of complement each other really well. So today I'm showing you what I have bought. I buy everything sort of from high street really, so they're really accessible for everyone and they're not too expensive, because my husband goes mad if I spend money on the house, because all we've done recently is spend money in the house as we've had it all done up and everything. So I'm going to take you through. I swear I get that kind of sad syndrome in the winter when the days are really short and it's just cold and it's miserable. So to me, injecting some colour into my house is a great way to brighten me up and to make me feel happy. So here goes. I have changed the room around. I've put both sofas facing each other now, so as the weather is going to be warming up, hopefully, I want to be using our bifolding doors more. So this way, this layout, everyone gets a really good view of the garden. And also, I just think having a different layout of a room is so easy to do, doesn't cost a penny, and it makes you feel like you've got a whole brand new room. So I'm going to take you through each little item that I've bought. Like I said, everything is high street, so if anyone likes anything, you can go out tomorrow and get it. I love Next. I've got an account with them, so it's really easy to order from them. You order the day before and you have them the next day. So all the bits I'm going to show you are from Next, a lot from Sainsbury's as well. I really like the stuff in Sainsbury's. I think they've really kind of upped their game recently and have come up with some really, really lovely homeware bits. So here goes. So I'm going to take you through it as you come into my lounge from my hallway. You come in, and what I have bought from One World Trading is this lovely clock and cherub. At night, it just makes the room really, really cosy, I think. So this is where we'll come at night and watch telly or watch a film and just snuggle, so I like to make it really cosy. I went to do my Sainsbury shop the other day and I came across these lovely, lovely cushions. They are, some are checked, they've all got kind of different patterns on them. I really like mixing patterns. I feel like you don't have to stick with the same pattern throughout. It's nice to kind of, I just think they kind of, I know they don't blend, but they do blend at the same time. So I've got my existing grey cushions, and I had a grey kind of zigzag one. I've turned it around so you get the white on it. So I just think they look really nice together. So you don't have to get rid of anything old that you've got. You can always just make it work with your new things. So as you can see, this is the cushion I had before, and that's what it's like. So I just turned it around. I love a puff in a room. I think it's a great extra bit of seating, but it adds a bit of colour as well, because I never get a puff in a kind of, well, saying that, I do have a black one in my kitchen, but in here I wanted to get an ochre coloured one. So from Next I found these little beauties. Those in directly in front of the TV. So there's a sofa either side with of the coffee table, and then those at the end of the coffee table. So it's just great extra bit of seating. The sofas we have are 3-seater sofas, so you can fit like a good 8 people in here comfortably, and everyone will have a seat. Another thing I love in my lounge, which I got from Sainsbury's, is this really funky lamp. quite cozy and sort of old-fashioned-y in a way. I know the colour ochre is not old-fashioned-y, but I feel like everything else is kind of, especially with the checked pillows and stuff, kind of like an oldie feel. So this lamp, I feel, brings a bit of modernness into the room. The thing we have in here is this little shelving unit. I actually love going to a charity shop, and if I find pieces of furniture that I think, oh, painted up, that would look lovely, I buy them. So when I bought this, it was a really sort of dark wood. It was, you know, it wasn't in very good condition, but that didn't bother me because I knew I was going to paint it. I've painted it in Farrow and Ball downpipe colour, and I think it looks really lovely in the corner. So I got it for £5 in a charity shop. So, and then I bought 2 tester pots of Farrow and Ball. So in total, I think it cost me about £10. I mean, it's great because then if you do get bored of it and you want to get rid of it, you don't feel so bad because you haven't spent so much money. So always go and have a look in a charity shop because you will find little gems. Another purchase that I love, and I got a few months ago, was this floor lamp. I thought when I bought it was going to be a big tall one, but it turned out to not be a big tall one. It was £50 from eBay, which is a really, really good price for these because these can go up to like hundreds of pounds if you buy them from John Lewis or anywhere like that. So it's always worth looking on eBay because you can find bargains, but make sure you measure it first because I obviously didn't and bought the wrong thing. When both our boys were 3 months old, I decided to get their little hand and feet put in a cast. So these are the cutest things, I think, and my favoritist things in this whole room. You guys probably think I love Sainsbury's, but honestly, this just shows how versatile they're being at the moment, and they're getting some modern stuff and some kind of oldie looking things, and I think it's great. So this is another purchase that I got from them a little while ago, and it just shows how many different things you can get from there. So don't ever go into Sainsbury's or any of those you know, Asda, anything like that. Don't ever go in there without having a little look at their homeware stuff because you can find really, really great things, and they're cheap. So these 2 candle holders were, I think the biggest one was £15, the smallest one was £10. So they're honestly really, really affordable and a great accessory in any room. Another thing I got from the charity shop was this little magazine holder thing. So I got it was the dark brown again, and I painted it, and I think it looks really great in the corner. I put all my Next catalogues in there, so if people come over and they're having a coffee and want to have a little read, they just reach down and find some magazines. Please, to finish off my room, I wanted to get some flowers. So I had a little teapot and I smashed the lid of it. So I thought, oh no, what should I do with it? And I decided to turn it into a vase.